handshakes in Downing Street ahead of their talks. But after well over an hour and a face-to-face meeting held behind closed doors, no progress on the main item on the agenda, the bloodshed in Syria.
There are very big differences between the analysis we have of what happened in Syria and who is to blame. But where there is common ground is we both see a humanitarian catastrophe. We both see the dangers of instability and extremism. We both want to see a peace conference and a transition.
The Russian president defended his right to supply weapons to the Syrian regime.
If we speak calmly and in a business-like fashion, let me draw your attention to the fact that Russia supplies arms to the legitimate government of Syria, in full compliance with the norms of international law. We are not breaching anything. Let me emphasize that. We're not breaching any rules and norms.
It's now 6 weeks since the Russian foreign minister and his US counterpart agreed to convene peace talks in Geneva. That plan, though, is faltering. The violence has only intensified. The key strategic city of Qusayr has fallen to the regime. The US is threatening to arm the opposition, and they have conditions for attending any talks, including the demand that Assad can have no place in a new transitional government.
There should be an element of accountability. We said this over and over, and that element of accountability should in fact exclude any role for Assad and those who committed crimes against humanity.
You'll hear a lot of talk over the next couple of days about the idea of that peace conference in Geneva. The reality, though, is this. The Russians believe the United States has not done enough to try and get the opposition to the negotiating table. The US and its Western allies, for their part, believe Putin could do more to stop Assad's ongoing offensive. There's very little trust and not much hope of a breakthrough here. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Enniskillen in Northern Ireland.